Oh fuck. Oh shit. We should be on here. Just gotta mute these cunts. Oh, I just set that on stream. Awesome. Alrighty, home boys. We are on air and welcome guys back to ARL for round number 16 here. It's Pure Axel in the commentary box. Haven't been here for a while. I've just had to deal with some personal stuff, but back in here as well as me ruled. So the two commentators.
I can't hear you. I haven't mute them.
And I pronounced your name right, so I think we should be in for a cracker race. We got a pretty sizable lobby. I think we've got 16 drivers here. Or 14, I think it's 16. So I've got some good drivers here. So, Mirul, have 14. You... Oh, yeah. So, Mirul, have you been have you looked at the races so far while I've been gone? No? Alright, so let's see if anybody has improved then and see who's going through a bit of a slump. But it's time for the Russian Grand Prix. Personally, not my favourite track, but it can provide a bit of racing. Definitely better than the real life Grand Prix. It was absolutely boring. But pretty sure league racing we'll see a lot of action, a lot of passing down into turn. I think it's turn 1, isn't it? Turn 1 or turn 2?
I called it turn 1.
Yeah, because I think I'm not too sure, but in the real Grand Prix, I think it's turn
after
1.
The long back straight, right? No,
I think turn 13 is the second DRS, right? But yeah, we should be seeing some not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. What is that for? Still on here. And I got a notification. I'm on here, alright. Anyways, as I was saying, should... Why is doing that for both audio being broadcast? Alright, I think we're good. I think we had some issues there. So, qualifying here, Russian Grand Prix, we should be seeing some passing down into turn 1 and definitely down into turn number 13. Pretty tricky corner there as well. It's caught out a few real drivers in the Grand Prix, and I might catch a couple as well. You know, tricky braking on that one. You got to brake, and it's slightly curved as well, so you got to try to brake in a straight line there, as well as at the first sector, very technical. So first sector really basic there, short, a long blast down to turn 1, weird little chicane type king, then you go past around a fast left-hander. But anyways, Mirul, who do you think will be the man to watch here and qualifying?
I'll tell you after qualifying.
Alright, so you're going to tell me after qualifying. I'm going to think, looks like we're seeing our fast drivers. I hear that Wogboy has got a 52-point lead. So it looks like Wogboy has got a pretty comfortable lead. I do know that when I was a few weeks ago, he was being consistent, so it looks like Wogboy. I've also heard that Stott McKenzie has won a couple of races on the trot, so I think we should watch out.
2 in a row.
Stott McKenzie, yeah, that's why he's here. I don't know if he's actually, don't know if it's actually happened, but anyways, we also got Pete and Darren. They're also quite fast. We could see a bit of some action at the front of the field. We got Tosder as well. He's a bit of been a dark horse this season as well. He's showing a really good pace. So hopefully we might be able to see maybe Wogboy there, the two Mercs, and hopefully we see the two Williams there as well. I know Scarsouls, he can be quick as well from time to time. So maybe he might be back there in the background as well.
We could be the lead of the mid pack.
Yeah, Scarsouls is kind of usually faster than the midfield, but he's also not as fast as from the field. But he has put on a couple of good drives that I have seen, so we might want to watch out for him. Not too sure what the weather forecast is. Taking a really long time to start though.
Let me check.
I got to spectate. We're ready to go. Alright, probably want to, yeah.
Both of it will be dry.
starting soon. One of the groups. We done it. It's all good. Kitty. Kitty, kitty. I think we're starting soon. 10 seconds. We start.
Yeah, we are.
Do you know what the weather forecast is by chance?
Both dry.
Both dry? Alright, we're looking for a dry qualifying and a dry race. It's going to be pretty sure strategy around this track. Comfortable, one stop. Two, using the two softest compounded tyres. So this race is more, I guess it's more down to, you know, sprint to the finish. You know, your tyre wear is not as bad. Fuel's not as bad.
Managing the tyres.
Managing your tyres isn't as bad as well. So this track is pretty much, the race is usually just a sprint to the finish, lap after lap, and undercut. It's not too powerful around this place because, again, tyres don't wear that much around this track. So, should be starting soon. I'm commentating. It's all good. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to qualifying here. I think we have 16 drivers. We got 19 drivers starting at this qualifying session. So let's see what these guys can do here in qualifying. Me Roy, any your thoughts? Any place on the circuit these drivers should be looking out for?
No, I never raced here before.
Fair enough. So, we're seeing one of the Ferraris popping up. Oh, hang on. Oh, he's on stream. Shit. There we go. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
It's all good. So there we go. We're seeing who is out on the track first. I think we're seeing. He's Tosley's coming out. Seeing all the drivers just getting the iron here. So we can get our spectator menu up. Yeah, let's get some telemetry, some lap data going on here. And I think we are good. Only if I had a track map I could know where everyone is, but it's all good. Who's everyone hopping out on track? So down the race, he's out. So everybody just going out on the track. Looks like most people are. Hang on, if I get the tyre delta on, it looks like most people are just going to use all these sets of soft tyres. Couple drivers using the mediums first. So we'll just see. There we go. Cheeseburgers coming out. Everybody getting out as early as they can. And start setting some banker times here. Also very easy track to cut as well. Corner cutting around this track as well. It's easy to do, and you can just see it. It is asphalt everywhere. So very easy to be a little bit tempted to cut a curve here or track extend here. No grass to really punish it. Pure gold. Actually cutting the first corner, but that's fine. On his outlap. So who's actually on an outlap?
Chevron start the lap.
Oh, yeah.
Audi start the lap too.
I think Chevron, first man, is going to be going for a lap. That's right on board with him here. Coming around turn 2. Flat out. Easy flat out corner. Even the wet is still flat out. Coming towards turn number 3. Fourth gear. You want to try and clip the apex there and use as much as you can here. Coming to another 90 degree corner. Coming quite shallow here. Use a bit of extra curve there. Don't know if it's invalidated. Now quick right-hander. Very tight on the exit here to another slightly off cambered here. kind of dips away from you, so use that to help you down the hill. And then coming up around to another right hand, he's cut the corner there. That might be an invalidation.
What is that?
Someone's also to set 3. Who's that? Or that someone's going slowly.
Going then.
Oh yeah.
Things basic each other.
Coming to turn number 13 here, and he's I think he's invalidated that lap. So I think we've got Tozda. Here he is, the man, myth, the legend. It's Tozda, 99. So on board, coming around the awkward camber. I think that's turn 15, turn 16. So that corner there, turn 15, is very difficult to get right. Another 2 90-degree corners to negotiate. He's the first man to set a time on the board. Is a 32.
132.2.
So he's got a banker. I'm not too sure if that is quick. I haven't raced around this place for a while. We'll just see what everybody can do. Down the racer, and there's a Harsey. We've got Benny. Haven't seen him. So we're seeing Stuart McKenzie goes top with a 31.9.
So 131.4 from Pete.
Yeah, Pete, really good lap time there. He's got another half a second clear on Stuart McKenzie. So the Merc there showing it has got speed. So down the race, he sets the time. Romeo Alonso, he'll set time on the board. Wild Boy looks like he's having some issues there. I think he might have made a mistake or something. I'm not too sure. Here's Pure Gold on a lap. Around, trying to negotiate very awkward corners to get right. You know, it's an off-cambered. It's a it's a nightmare of corners to get right. He's going to actually come into the pits. Then hold him up down. He'll set a time on the board. 34.1. Anyone else on laps? Ooh, a bit of some chicanes there. That's the force, the racing point getting in the way. Everybody's running off the circuit, so that's always interesting there. So good stuff there. People just trying to negotiate their way through. I'm pretty sure none of them were on the lap. So yeah. Who else got the Lazy Towel? He's set a time 35 flat. We got Wild Boy. Still hasn't managed to set a lap time yet, so we'll be waiting on him.
Ooh, cheeseburger fun.
Who just spun?
Cheeseburger.
Oh, cheeseburger. Can we get it? See, he's definitely going slowly there. And he's going to pull out of the way of one of the hazards, so that is good stuff. So it looks like he's sitting P4. He's actually set a decent time, so will that lap time hold through the qualifying session? 2 racing points there, line of stern. Still, a lot of drivers still have to set laps. I might actually grab my jersey real quick.
Oh, what boy? Lost it.
Oh, there he is. He's lost it. I think that's turn 14. I think. Yeah, that's turn 14. And the tricky corner to get right there is it's off cambered as well, and then you're trying to put the power down, but then you're also tuning as well. So not the easiest corner to get right, and then you go to another off camber.
Very aggressive on the throttle.
I'm going to go into the pits now, so I'm just going to grab a jersey. It's getting cold, a little bit cold, guys. Hang on, I'll be back.
So hot. No one in the flyer.
Alright, I'm back. A little chilly, so... Alright, so I got rounding to about 10 minutes to go here. Looks like we see... well, at least half the field has set laps, but again, setting laps around this track can be pretty tricky, and it's very easy to cut those corners. Here we got Elon Kinney, he's on a lap. Or soft tyres, probably tyre you want to be on here. Really good line through there. He's going to pass down the race, going to turn number 4, 5. Oh, bit of a corner cut there. Track extend. I think he's backed out of the lap, I think. Not too sure. Another flick there. 90-degree corner. Oh, who's just set a lap? So I think Aaron. There. Aaron 3 F4.
Aaron's on the lap.
Is he? Let's see. Where is Hasbo? Yeah. So seeing Pure Gold on a lap here. Opening up the DRS final will turn 13. He's actually on the soft tyres. Began saying he's on mediums, as you see. Going down. Nice. The strap braking line, 3rd gear. Slight little lift, trying to squeeze the power down. Coming to turn number 15. Very off-cambered. Flicks the car. He's keeping in a 3rd gear. Keeps a nice tight line. Use that inside side curb. Going towards the last 2 corners now. All about rhythm here. Be nice and patient. And very easy to get greedy here and rush the line. He'll go to P4.
32.2.
So, good time now. He's sitting P4. Just behind Todster. I think we're seeing Todster's about to start a lap. Or he could be he's actually on a lap. So what can Todster do here? Coming around. No, he's actually not on a lap. Or is he on a lap? Hang on. No, he's going to pull him into the pits. I think Stomachini's doing the same as well. I don't think he's on a lap. And same with P2. They might as well just set their time. So we're still seeing Wild Boy. He's about to set a lap. Is he going to set a lap here? He still hasn't set a lap. So Wild Boy here is getting pretty desperate now. Oh, Pete Krypton. But look at that. Improves. 31.2. So he is the man to beat. Darren, however, he's still sitting in P19. So, and same with Crossy, Scarsoul, Chevron still hasn't managed to set a lap. Econic and Wogboy. So, a good handful of drivers haven't been able to set laps. And this just goes to show this track. Oh, who's just set a lap? Yeah, that's
I don't know.
That's Darren. Darren, 31.7. So Darren lining up on the front row of the grid. It's Mercedes a lockout at the moment. It's a Red Bull coming out of the pits. Is that Econi? Yeah, it is. Other Red
the
Bull.
moment Mark 1-2. It'll be a good advantage for the top 5. You can get free slipstream to turn 1.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be interesting going down into turn 1. You know, this track, it's one of those tracks you don't want to be on the front row because you won't get that awesome slipstream. We saw it in the real Grand Prix. Will we get it here? So, seeing Crossy, he's trying to set a lap. He's actually on a lap. Let's just see what he is doing here. Scarsoul, he's trying.
It's not on the lap.
Oh, Pure Gold. Cheeseburger pops up P4. Good work from him. And 32. So it looks like it's actually pretty close between 3rd. Oh, Romeo Alonso. He goes P5, so good work from him. He'll set a 32.1. It looks like it's really close between 3rd place from Stuart McKenzie, 3rd place, to about 7th, is only separated by a couple of tenths of a second. So it looks like it's going to be quite tight there, but the top 2 basically doing what Mercedes usually do. Pete seems to be the Lewis Hamilton, and Darren seems to be the Bottas.
P3.
Chevron, yeah, P3.
Nice.
So Chevron there, showing up that the Alpha has got pace. So there he goes. Finally, he's able to set a time on the board. As he absolutely blows up turn 1. So he's trying to get back to the pits for one more run. He should be able to get back in just in time.
Yeah, but Chevron is just a ARL2 driver.
Oh yeah, well
No point in.
he's doing pretty well for a ARL2 driver if he's able to keep up with these top guys here. Stuart McKenzie, let's see what he can do. Let's ride on board on a hot lap with Stuart McKenzie. Going up through the gears now, up in the 7th. DRS open, flat out, slight kink. Now coming down into the 2-1 spot, your braking mark on the left hand side, breaking the 100 meter board. Third kit, up into second. Flat out through turn number 2. And you're going to try to get the car on the left hand side of the track, braking down under the overpass for third gear. Clip the inside curve, use a bit of the outside curve now down into turn something I can't remember, but you're going to do slight dip into second, get the car, rotate, use every part of the circuit as you can here. Coming up to another flight here, we're going to use inside curve.
Elton lost it.
Track
The
extent.
The exit of the... What corner is that? Yeah, the final corner there.
Coming to turn 12, third gear.
Oh, he's parked it. Luckily no one.
So stop McKenzie heading down into turn 13. Looks like it's been a pretty solid lap so far. Braking now. Very trying to brake to third gear. Uses the second gear. Get the car turned in. He's in beautiful. Oh, he gets really loose there, and his lap absolutely gone.
What out of fuel?
So Stuart McKenzie had a good go. Looks like he's got a little bit too eager on the gas there, and he's gonna hop in the pits and check on a new set of tyres. So it looked like it was a pretty good lap.
What boy make it to the pit? It's 3 out of fuel.
So what happened to Wogboy? I was trying to commentate on. Yeah, Wogboy there.
He might not get to set another lap.
I don't know, It's I don't think he will, because by the time he'll get to the pits, he might. I mean, if he can get it together fast, he might. But he might actually start outside the top 10. So Wogboy might have to have a bit of work to do in the Grand Prix. But apart from that, who else? We're seeing all the fast guys now are going to come out for one more go here. The 2 Mercs, Shiva will be out. Tozda looks like he's actually on a hot lap here. Let's see what Tozda can do here.
In the lap.
Oh, Tozda's ran out of fuel as well. Tozda, he's out of fuel. So that's his qualifying gone. So
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't know if he was up, but looks like he's miscalculated the fuel, and he will need to abort his lap, and it's qualifying gone. So it's now down to Chevron. Can Chevron answer to any of these guys, any of the top 2, or maybe can someone outside the top 5? Can Cheeseburger do something? Or Romeo Alonso, or maybe even Pure Gold, can he do something? They aren't too far away. You know, if they can improve by a few tenths, they'll be on, you know, the second row of the row, or maybe even the front row, if they can really now a lap around this place. We still got to see a
coming out to the final corner right now.
Who?
And he will be
P4 Crossy
on 3.9.
Crossy, good work. 31.9. So Crossy, unexpectedly, wasn't expecting him to be up, but Crossy set a really good lap. It's a really solid lap time there, so he'll be happy with that. Still a minute to go. We still got these top 3 drivers on their outlap. Stuart McKenzie, he's managed to get back out, so we'll just see, can he do something? We're seeing Cheeseburger and Romeo Alonso, so look out for these guys here. Aaron, he's on an outlap here, so let's see if any of these drivers can do something. The 2 Mercs. So I think you should get your popcorn out here guys. So we might see a bit of a battle here for pole position. Here comes Pete. He's going to be the first man. There we go. I think that's a Romeo Alonso up here. No, that's a Reno. That might be Cheeseburger. Let's just see. Is that Cheese?
Quite close to Pete. He might get a tour.
It looks like Pete is going to have a little bit of traffic. That is the very lazy Chow in front. There's the 2 Mercs. Chevron's going to start his lap. Stuart McKenzie, he's starting his lap now, so he will be able to do it. Can he challenge any of these drivers? Here comes Cheeseburger.
Didn't make it to the line. Not going to get a new lap.
So I think Danny's going to be the final driver. No, Danny's aborted the lap. So there's maybe 5 drivers that can actually improve Pete Krypton. Now he's gonna be the first man. He is on the limit using every part of the racetrack here. Really
I'm riding on board with Castles. He haven't started a lap yet.
So here is Pete. He is on the limit here. Your provisional pole sitter for now. Bit of looking up there into turn 13. Nice and gentle on the power. Down into turn 15 now. Off camber, third gear. Getting a little bit loose there, but he's keeping it relatively tidy.
As Castles go P4, 131 for 9.
Yeah, good work on Scar Souls. What can Pete do here? He's going to come around. Will he improve? He improves with 30.
Qualified for wrong way.
Darren goes to P2. Chevon, can he do something? Pete improves with 30.9, so very quick first bat into the 30s.
No,
Chevon.
he bought it.
Chevon's going to board. Stop McKenzie goes into P3, so Stop McKenzie, really good lap time there. He'll start P3. And I think there's Romeo Long. No, we got Cheeseburger. No, he won't be able to improve. Who else can improve?
In the lap.
Danny's not doing. I think that is it.
I think it's done.
Yeah, that is done.
That's it.
Oh, Cheeseburger! Cheeseburger and Aaron!
Everyone came from.
They've jumped to McKenzie. What? Ladies and gentlemen, what
Where
a
did they
qualifying.
come from?
That came out of nowhere. I was not expecting them. This is the awesome thing about this league here. So many competitive drivers, and qualifying is very crucial. They're only faster by 10th.
Top 10 is under 1 second.
That is close. That is very, very close here. But yeah, that's, the quality of drivers in this league and how competitive the field is. It's bit of a punt there, but yeah, so very unexpected.
Didn't get the top 10.
I mean, yeah, like pure gold. A minute ago he was sitting in P6, so just all it takes is one couple drivers, be a couple of teams quicker, and you could lose places. So that is the grid. It is the 2 moves.
Yeah, but
lock
a good
out
thing
the front.
about it, P11 got free tire choice.
Yeah, so that might help them a little bit, but yeah, the 2 Mercs are a front row lockout with Cheeseburger sitting in P3, then Aaron's 3. Aaron
disqualified.
3 or 4. So McKean will start P5, Chevron in P6, Scar Souls P7, Crossy in at P8, and Todd's the disappointing for him. I guess he'll be. I mean, he's only actually a couple tenths slow. Like, look how close that is. Still down to Todd is literally a 10th. So very close. Romeo will line up in P10, but from P5 to P10, rule it is only separated by literally a 10th and a half. So very tight field here. But let us see what can the race bring to us, and
let's see who has a better race pace.
Yeah, this race is about having the speed, but it's also about not cutting those corners. Very easy to get a little bit cheeky here and do a little bit of a track extend here, a little bit of a corner cut here. Penalties can really add up around this place. So, Roll, are you excited for this Grand Prix?
Yes.
That is good, because I think we'll be in for a cracking Grand Prix. They're running down into Turn 1. It's definitely going to be interesting. So, formation lap. Rule, would you like to go through the starting grid for today's Grand Prix?
No.
Oh, come on.
Pit P1. Pit from. I'm a little rusty.
Don't you want to do it?
I don't want to do it.
Okay, I'll do it. So, sitting in pole position is Pete Krypton here with his teammate Darren alongside him. We've got Cheeseburger here, unexpected P3, so I did not expect him to be very happy about that. Aaron 3-4, he'll be starting P4 with Tom McKenzie in P5. He'll be looking racy this afternoon. You see Chevron in P. He's actually lost a spot there. P6. P7 will be going to Scar Souls. with P8 goes to Crossy, P9 Posda, and Romeo Alonso will round out the top team. Pure Gold, first man on free on new tyres. He's on the medium tyre, so watch out for him. And same with Danny Wogboy, very disappointing from him. He's a championship leader, so what can he do this afternoon? Benny will be starting in P14, holding up Dan the Racer, the Lazy Chow, Econic, and CRC 40 will round off the grid. A few drivers actually out of grid, out of CRC 40 should get back, so a few drivers not in formation, so kind of cheeky there from those guys, but that is a grid for your race. 19 drivers start this race, so a very large field, and I'm sure 2-1 is going to be absolutely fantastic here. So stay tuned for that, as everybody is coming their way around. So here we go. Pete Krypton is trying to
I'll get a right at the back of the grid, CRZ 40.
Yeah, I don't think he actually managed to set a time, so...
no, he got disqualified.
Oh, he did? Oh, jokes. Well,
he crashed, then tried to reverse and get disqualified.
Well, let's see what he can do today, but here we go. The two Mercs on the front row of the grid, 19 drivers. There you go. I'm sure the flag man will be flagging the guys off. We can't really see him, but here we go. The grid is set for the Grand Prix. There's the lights on the board. Putting up to lights. We got 1, we got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights.
Lights out, here we go.
And here we go, away we go. And it looks like the two Merc, Cheeseburger. He's up to a great start. He's going to go down into 2-1. We see Aaron on the inside. There's a Ferrari there, this Chevron. He's going to have a look here. The two Mercs going to cover them off. There's Aaron having to go out the inside 3 wide down to the 2-1.
This could be a hit, what boy? Oh, Harrison's gone.
There, oh, Pure Gold is off. Big dramas here. 2-1, 3-1. Oh, it's punching bags. And there goes Scott McKenzie. It was ping pong. I saw that. It was literally like ping pong there. Scott McKenzie got hit.
He got torpedoed.
No, I didn't. Oh, that was crazy start there. Scott McKenzie got literally. It was like ping pong. He got ping pong, and he got shoved to the back of the field. But Cheeseburger has lost a spot there, so very jumbled up grid. I knew 2-1 was going to be interesting, and it has delivered carnage into 2-1. And let's just see who's actually lost some time here. So let's go.
The biggest losers is Seb, Kenzie, and Harrison.
Yeah, so not too good from those guys that we're seeing.
On 40 points of view, I was on board with him. He broke to lane and hit the back of Walkboy. Walkboy went wide, then Harrison hit the side of Walkboy and he's gone. Sebastian, I don't know what happened to him.
We're seeing a really good battle here for 4th place. Aaron trying to hang on. Lots of everyone's really fighting for keeps here on the first. We're seeing so much battles here. Cheeseburger doing a move on Aaron, and he's got a bit of a train here. Oh, front! Oh, that's a bollard. Sounds whack. Yes, sounds whack that. But right now, as the two Mercs have done a comfortable start. Chevron, he's fighting in P3 with Cheeseburger in P4. Single file. There's Romeo having a look on Tozza down into 2-1. Oh, that's Aaron running wide. So he might get a warning for that one.
Oh, that's... So... Went wide.
So we're seeing... Oh, yeah, thanks. Oh, who's that? Is that some of these guys here? No. Oh, we're seeing...
Oh, Harrison.
Oh, where's...
I think Harrison retired or something.
Oh, yeah, I think yeah. So it's not good result for him. Stop McKenzie. He's not having a good time of things as well.
Elson
and bit of a contact there. Hold him up, Dan. And Lazy Tail getting very racy here for P12. There's the Lazy Tail in the background there. So it's a titanic battle here between these guys here. This is for P11. Dan the Racer. Looks like he's got Beanie here.
Look on the inside. Time to outbreak by Hold Up Mendon.
Yep.
Hold Up Mendon went right.
Oh, here he goes. He's going to go for
Mackenzie.
lunch.
Oh, opportunity.
Oh yeah, he's got the lazy. So Stop McKenzie is on the charge. He's got Holden up Dan. He's on the charge here. He's going to have a look. No, he's not. Hold him up Dan.
He's saving for turn 1.
Yeah, he's setting him up. Oh, down the race. Oh, we see Benny there trying to get the over and under just up here. So McKenzie gets an excellent run. He's obviously clearly in overtake mode, and now he's going to have a shot at these two drivers. Where is he going to go? Left, right. He's going to go to the inside, and he's going to go for it. Big lunge into one. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, bit of contact there.
No, they didn't touch.
They did touch. So here he goes. He is.
I was his racer. He didn't touch.
And there he goes around the outside of Beanie. Beanie's actually got some front wing damage. Beanie is going to try to get the cut back here. But no, it's not going to work. So Stop McKenzie, very good cut a few corners. He passed 3 or 4 cars there. So Stop McKenzie, he is not happy and he is a man on a charge. Let's keep an eye on him throughout this Grand Prix. He's got Danny up
Benny really has damage.
I think he had. No, he hasn't.
On my view, with Dan the racer, they didn't touch.
I think Benny and Stop. Oh, seeing Dan the racer getting passed by Hold'em up Dan. So there, a battle there for P13 here, guys. Here he goes. He's going to go to the inside, side by side. He's being hung up to dry down the inside. Hold him up, Dan. Brakes really late. Oh, almost came to blows there. So hold him up, Dan is not really giving Dan the racer much room to work with. He's getting a little bit loose.
Chevron train for P3.
So let's see. So that's a battle going on there. Let's see any more battles are happening up ahead. Toz looks like he's in a battle between Aaron and Romeo.
Might have a look. Cheeseburger down the inside of turn 1 of Chevron.
Oh, contact.
Chevron wide.
Chevron, he's going to keep it there.
Around the outside. The close touch.
Good stuff there from Cheeseburger. So it looks like we're seeing an absolutely fantastic battle here. The two Mercs are just driving away. Actually, P Crypto next year isn't really getting away from Darren. But look at this here, Mirror. We're seeing 5 cars here, all line and stern, all battling for the final spot on the podium here. This race has gone off the hook.
And then at the back of Benny. Oh, little corner cut there. Oh, contact!
Where's the contact?
Hold up. And then managed to keep the car straight.
Oh, seeing Cheeseburger. He's under attack from Chevron here for 3rd place. What can Chevron do? It's right on board. Chevron having a look. Aaron sitting in the background there. And then we've got Todd. Actually runs a little bit wide there. But Chevron, he's looking for a avenue pass. Gonna have to try to line them up.
Staying together. Trying to pull away from the back.
Here comes Chevron. DRS is enabled. Here he goes. How's he going to do this? He's gaining. He's going to go to the inside. Cheeseburger goes to the fence, and Chevron's going to try around the outside. He's going to try to hook it around the outside, but no. Once again, Cheeseburger not letting him through. But he's going to try to hold the line. He's going to go to the inside. Can he somehow swoop around the outside? Aaron, oh, it looks like Chevron holds around the outside. Aaron's going to get an excellent run. 3 wide. Is he going to do it up the inside? There he goes. Chevron is going to shut the door on him. But what a battle there. And there he goes. Toz, he's having a look as well. Oh, that's someone that's lost the rear.
Someone lost.
Don't know who that was.
Oh. What?
Oh, it's Wogboy. More battling here. They're seeing Toz is under attack from Romeo there. And then Cheeseburger. So Aaron there picking his moves, and he's picked up a spot there. But now Cheeseburger is up his gearbox here. Looks like Aaron is going to go to the inside to number 13. As he's going to do, he's going to try to hook it around the outside, try to carry the speed side by side. He's got the line and he's got back through.
The next corner. Oh, he backed out of it.
So Cheeseburger having that spot back. Thank you very much. I think actually Cheeseburger actually has a bit more pace. But now Aaron's under attack from Todd. So this battle here for third place is going off the hook. Crossy gets a 3-second time penalty added to his trouble. So what a crazy lap that was. They're seeing some.
Oh, the mud going at it. Not close enough.
So we're seeing the two mercs.
They haven't really
there.
closed in, like 5 tenths.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think the mercs are kind of just keeping each other with pace. I think the mercs are making a gentleman's agreement here by not battling each other. So if they start battling each other, then I think they'll slow themselves down. So I think the mercs here are just keeping it clean, just running side by side.
Oh, Elton.
And I think those guys will be.
Elton, he's going so slowly.
So I think that's what the mercs are doing. I think they're just running their own race, and I think we might be seeing maybe battle towards the end of the race. So I think that's what those guys are doing. Meanwhile, Siobhan is trying to break away from Cheeseburger. What's that? That tells you that they've actually broken away from Aaron and Todster. And Romeo keeping the all battle here. Siobhan once again trying to find a way past. He's going to try and get the over and under, get a really good run. But once again, can't get it done. He's going to have a sniff up the inside.
It's
not a really good run. He lost a bit of time there. Having a sniff. Having a little bit of a cheeky little dig up the inside. Haven't used that one in a while, but let's use that. Cheeseburger looks like he's actually got a really good run, but will it be enough for Siobhan to have an attack? Looks like he's actually got a really good run. So it looks like we're seeing Romeo getting very close to Todster there for P6. So once again, top 5 these top 5 drivers only separated by a couple of seconds.
Oh, Romeo Alonso another inside. Oh, they make contact.
Who?
Todster around. Romeo Alonso.
Oh,
Just couldn't slow down the car enough.
Todster. Oh no, the other Williams car is being tangled up. This just seems to happen every time I seem to commentate. Yeah, so bad luck there, meet rule. What exactly?
Those might have to see with Romeo Alonso.
So what actually happened there, meet rule?
He broke too late and hit the back of Todster.
Oh no, so I'm pretty sure the Prix investigation. Meanwhile, Scott McKenzie, he's cleared Danny and he's on the attack for Scarsol. And then there's Romeo there. So does Romeo have? He's got no front wing damage from the looks
right behind Danny.
So it looks
like we are a little rusty commentating.
Yeah, I think we're giving everybody the commentator's curse. So, but that just makes the racing more interesting, gives you guys something to watch here. But also we're seeing still McKenzie or Todster. Looks like the Lazy Tail's got past Todster. Todster got massive damage to his front wing. He's going to have to pit now. So that's not good for him. CRC Footy's made up some spot.
Oh, Aaron, down the inside of Chevron at turn 1. And, oh, he went wide. Chevron might have a look round the outside. Don't know what that's gonna stop.
I think it's turn 2.
But I think Aaron got covering off.
I think Aaron got the job done. I think he got the line there. So looks like Cheeseburger is actually. I think Cheeseburger is actually breaking away from the other two drivers. We're starting to see a bit of a spread, as you usually do. The two mercs still running line and stern. Seeing someone in the pit, I think so. Toz is in the pit, so it's going to help Crossy and Benny there make up the spot. We actually might be seeing a battle there. Down the racer in no man's land. So McKenzie, he's actually trying to catch up to Scarsol, and then Scarsol's trying to get past a Romeo there. Can Scarsols get by the P6? So that's about 8 points up for grabs. Getting a good run. Runs out of road. Yes, he fully gets a 3-second time penalty. So nice driving there, pal. Good job. Just seeing here. Scar Souls. I think he's up. He's actually. So we're seeing Scar Souls. He's in DRS range. So can Scar Souls make an attack? I don't think he gets the speed.
Everyone is not so spread out.
Yeah, quite spread out. Seeing, yeah, field has really died off. No one's actually battling. We're seeing it. I mean, Chevron's sticking to Aaron, and Scar Souls is sticking to Romeo. But stop McKenzie. He's actually closing in the gap. Then he's got Danny right behind him. Then he's got Wogboy. He's made some gains. He's made up a few spots. I think he started in 11th or 12th. Full start runs wide. I wonder if it's going to be a track extend warning. So, I mean, Roll, who do you think has done a good drive so far? Oh, McKenzie getting loose there. Me Roll, who? Hard to say. Fair enough.
It's a lot.
Yeah, a lot has been happening these past 9 laps, but I think got a bit of...
The milk has full seconds.
Yeah. The gap. Oh, yeah, there you see Cheeseburger. He's going to be the first man to blink. I wonder where he's actually going to rejoin. I wonder if he's going to rejoin him in traffic. So McKenzie comes in. So Stop McKenzie comes into the pits. That's going to unleash Romeo into a bit of clear air. Chevron still hanging onto the back of Aaron for P3. Teamwork still London's and certainly it's been doing their own thing. So Tyler has actually ended up all the way down in P17, so that's been a disastrous race for him. He started P8 or P9, and he lost a lot of spots. Stop McKenzie, it looks like Stop McKenzie comes out and Cheeseburger just clears the lazy tail, so that is crucial for him. So it looks like he's got some clear air. And just up the road is holding him up down with his teammate Wogboy. So Wogboy looks like he's doing quite quiet. Oh, he gets it. Oh, he gets it. I think he got a warning for that. I thought he actually got a penalty, but he doesn't. So good stuff for him.
We'll go in the pits for the marks. Good, they both staying out. Chevron and Aaron in the pits.
Yep, you see that's Romeo. He's going into the pits. Oh, he gets a 3-second time penalty. Ran a little bit wide of the pit entry. So he's going to pit. Scar Soul stays out. Aaron, he's into the pits as well. So where are those guys going to rejoin? Wogboy stays out. He's on the medium tyre.
Oh, that's a car stop.
Yeah, I've actually checked through who it is that. Oh, that's the lazy towel.
Lazy towel.
I wonder if that's gonna trigger a safety car.
It's not moving.
No, he's been disqualified, so I don't know whether he...
What?
He was parked in a dangerous location. It was actually quite dangerous there, so... I wonder if that's going to trigger a safety car. Well, that would change the race up. So Wogboy's out. Cheeseburger, he's pitted. Actually, can we see who's actually made pit stops? So right now, who is pitted as we're seeing? So seeing 6. So we're seeing the 2 Mercedes, Scar Souls, Danny, Wogboy, and Hold 'em Up Dan haven't made these stops. So Cheeseburger is stopped. Aaron stopped. So McKenzie, I think he's jumped. No, he hasn't jumped Scar Souls yet. But he's actually right behind down the race. So McKenzie's going to have to clear him. Oh, down the race, he's going very slowly there. We should be able to get this move done. And I think down the race is just going to let him by. So that is good stuff from him, being a true gentleman. So we have to make a stop. So it looks like Aaron and Shimon still battling. Scarsols comes into the pits. Danny stays out for one more lap. Seeing Pete Krypton, he comes in as well. So what can Darren do? Can he put in a really good in-lap here to try to jump his teammate? Wogboy on the mediums, we won't be pitting till about maybe lap 18. I think Dan the racer right behind him as well. He still hasn't stopped. Hold him up, Dan. Looks like he's just behind Pete. He still hasn't stopped as well. So there's some battles going on here. Looks like we're actually seeing a battle here for Pete number 13. Here comes across the F1 round the outside, clears him. Here is Toz in the background. Oh, bit of weaving down the straights. Three wide. Toz goes for the gap. No, Toz is around and he's gone. Toz is out of this Grand Prix.
What was that?
No, he's not. He's still in. I'm surprised. Oh, that was crazy.
But his race is ruined anyways.
Yeah, it looks like Crossley went defensive and then Benny weaved and then Toz went for the gap. And it was 3 into 1. Does not go. And Crossley gets loose. Here comes Benny around the outside and he clears him. Contact there.
Again.
Seb. That was close. Benny there. Really trying to fight for this one. Crossley. We're seeing a battle up ahead here between the two Ferraris. There we go. Then we see Romeo having a go here at Dan the Racer. Dan the Racer will be trying to hold up the McLaren because his teammate.
Russian down the inside. Benny. And.
I think there is Pete Crypt stays out. Where is Romeo? Romeo's got past Dan.
Fastest lap.
So Stop McKenzie's in P9. So Stop McKenzie has jumped Scarsol. So very good work from him. So he's chasing down. I think he'll be theoretically in 7th or 5th because the 3 drivers still have to make a stop. So that'll put him up in the 6th.
Got 2 second advantage from the pit stop alone.
So yeah, so Pete's got a bit of a gap. Todd's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in pit lane. He will not be happy about that. So Wogboy Danny still has to make a stop. Hold him up, Dan. So these drivers are on the medium tyres. So we've got to see. So right now, Wogboy obviously haven't made a stop. Tyres. So everyone's on the medium tyres. Anything else we can have a look? I'll just put none for now. But I've just actually noticed that the 2 Mercs are only a couple seconds behind the top 2, which still have to make a stop, so they'll have a massive gap to those guys. But effectively, hold them up. Cheeseburger is he's about 6 seconds off now. About how much it has been. It's been slowly increasing. And we're seeing Aaron. I think Aaron and Chevron have actually swapped again. Then we see Stop McKenzie chasing them down. He's got really good pace. He's really trying to work hard. Scarsol's got a bit of a gap on Romeo and Dan the Racer. I think Dan the Racer hasn't stopped yet. He hasn't actually stopped. Crossy stopped. Benny's coming in again. Benny hasn't actually stopped
P1
yet.
and P2 on the medium from lap 1.
Yeah, so those 2 and hold on Dan. Yeah, so I think they're going to be putting roughly around lap 17, maybe 18. But looks like they've got the front runners coming up to pass them.
Wait, if it's 17, they might go to the softs.
Yeah, they will be going to the soft tyre. Fastest laps right now is Pete Krypton. Pete Krypton got the fast lap of the Grand Prix. Is there a position change somewhere? So there you go. So Cheeseburger, Scott passed, hold him up down for P4 or P5, sorry. So there we go. So now So hold on, man.
And
So,
he really struggling that old mediums.
yeah, there is Pete Grip. So Pete Gripton should
Dude,
make
another fastest lap. Oh, Darren.
Darren. So Darren there trying to respond to his teammate. There he goes. Pete Gripton around the outside. Danny's just going to
Danny is
lead him.
playing smart, letting him through.
Yeah. So Danny needs to. Oh, look up there. But Danny is not going to. Yeah, so I think Danny there, he knows doesn't have the pace, he's not racing these guys, he's just going to let him by. He'll be having another Mercedes coming to pass him soon. But now, Romeo Alonso gets a penalty. It looks like the two Mercedes are only separated by a 10th and fastest lap, so they are just proving that they are literally matching each other. Me roll. Shut up.
Goes slowly again.
I heard that.
It's keeping up. What's the point?
Got McKenzie. Tolster sits fast lap of the Grand Prix. He's going for that fastest lap, but he won't get it because he's not in the top 10. So bad luck for him. So we're seeing Scott McKenzie. He's closing up. I think he's closing up on Chevron. He's 1.1 seconds behind. Can he get to the ball? We're seeing Wild Boy finally comes into the pits. Danny's going to go with him. Hold him up. Danny's still going to stay out.
What tires are going to go on?
Oh, they're going to go
Softs.
onto the soft. Yeah, they're going to go onto the softs. So stop McKenzie. Does he have DRS? We'll see in a minute. Oh, we're seeing hold him up, Dan. Getting passed by Aaron makes that pretty easy. So Scott McKenzie is in DRS range of Chevron. He'll be batting for P6.
I think he might overtake him next lap.
Yeah, or maybe even this lap. I think he might get him down into turn 13.
That's right.
Oh, there's a Red Bull there getting lapped by Scar Souls. Getting out of the way. Oh, McKenzie running wide there. Oh, Benny's he's. I don't know if has he crashed out?
I don't know, let me check.
Here comes Scott
Yeah,
McKenzie.
he crashed out. Yeah, he crashed out.
Scott McKenzie up the inside of Chevron. Chevron doesn't really fight.
This is a nasty
it.
crash.
Where has he? I think we might see him if he goes.
I think he hit the outside barrier of the actual turn 1, what we probably call it turn 1.
So Scott McKenzie gets past Chevron. Now he's got Holden up, down, and then he's got Aaron on his hit list.
Romeo alongside the back of Star Souls.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah, so maybe Scar Souls has made a mistake somewhere. Let's see if we can see Beanie's car somewhere. See where he actually crashed. See front wing. I'm not. Oh, his car's gone. No, we won't be able to see him. Romeo trying around the outside. Scar Souls not leaving him the space. Gonna try. He's gonna trade. He's gonna try inside out. So he's gonna try to. Is he going to try shove one at the inside? There he goes. He's going to dig one at the inside. Oh, Scar Souls right round the outside. And he's going to have a go again. Romeo up the inside. Scar Souls once again not trying to leave him that much space.
This Walt Boy is right behind them.
Yeah, Walt Boy is going to be quick. So watch out for him. He might be able to gain a few spots. Still got past. Hold
I need to get the move done and get out of there.
Oh, so McKenzie gets loose there, and here comes Holden up there, and here comes Chevron.
Hold up, then it's on 16 laps of mediums.
Shit, not bad. And there goes Chevron. He's going to pass him. Chevron's going to have a go at stop McKenzie. He's getting very close to the gearbox. So McKenzie getting loose again. It's not good for his tyres. Chevron trying to be tidy.
Oh,
he
what
have a
boy is
go?
already at the back of Alonso. Hold up, Menden finally went in. What's the yellow flags? Oh.
So Stuart McKenzie, he's going to be under attack from
Look at what boy.
Chevron. Here he goes, he's in the slipstream now. Where's he going to go? He's going to go to the outside. No, he's not. He's going to go one up the inside. Here's a look, and he hits, and he's out.
Oh, what boy? Down inside.
Oh, and he... Oh! Oh,
What happened there?
I saw that. Oh, Chevron lost the rear.
I was busy looking at those two fighting.
Oh, I got it perfect. So Chevron hit Stewart. Save the car. I'll boot hit the car. So what I saw was that Chevron. So what I saw that Chevron hit Stewart, and he spun around, and then as soon as it happened, Wallboy came in. He was down the inside of someone else, and then he's got nowhere to go. Hits him, and then his race gone.
Double overtake. He could have done it if Chevron wasn't there.
Yeah. So
I was watching him the whole lap.
Yeah. So Chevron hits Stewart, and then Wallboy is past someone at the same time, and then you see Alfa Romeo there, and he's got nowhere to go. Hits into the back of him, and that is his race absolutely gone.
Big damage for Romeo Alonso.
Yeah, what big crash.
He should just try to get a fastest lap or something.
Yeah, so big crash. Oh, Romeo. He's Romy. It's actually Romy, not Romeo. So Romy, he's actually ran horribly wide down into turn 13, and then he's got his teammate right behind him. So lap 19. This race has had its action here. A lot of incidents down into turn. A lot of people.
Chevron's fun.
Yeah, so Chevron hit. Oh.
Yeah, I saw it.
Alonso goes into the pits.
Just check the screen.
Yeah, you're gonna see a perfect shot of.
And we don't have content. No one is fighting each other.
So right now, as it stands, Pete Krypton still can't really get out of that 1 second. He's been leading.
CRD40 right behind Dan the Racer.
So there's Cheeseburger, and Stuart McKenzie.
DRS.
Stuart McKenzie has actually got P4 or P5 after being taken out on the first lap, getting absolutely ping-ponged like Sebastian Vettel stop. Anyways, so Stuart McKenzie coming from the back of the field, being ping-ponged through into the wall. Oh, I know he actually didn't lose anything from his front wing, but Stuart McKenzie, he's done an excellent job so far. Oh, yellow flag is sector 1. Who is that?
Audi.
Don't know actually who that is. Yellow flag's in 1 and 2. Oh, Chevron! Oh, whacks into the wall. He's lost his front wing too. Everybody, this race has gone off the hook for Chevron. Oh! Straight into the wall. He is gone. So another driver down for
the... just retired. What happened?
Oh, he just went straight into the wall. He just didn't turn.
Oh, that wall.
I wonder if they're going to trigger a safety car. So another driver down for the count.
If that's a safety car, will benefit Danny.
Russian Grand Prix is taking. Yeah, the Russian Grand Prix is taking its toll. Started with 19. We only have 12 drivers left. We had 7 retirements. Rule 7 retirements. A lot.
Yeah.
That we're seeing down the race. CRC40.
7 laps to go.
CRC40. We haven't seen much of him.
Down the slipstream of Dan the Racer.
He's gonna send it up the inside.
What a late move.
Oh, but Dan the Racer.
That was so clean.
That was smooth, but Dan the Racer just holding around the outside.
The side pod and the rear tire. Wow.
Oh, he hits the back of him. Contact.
That.
I don't know if CRC40 was mad about that, but 40 just went.
It broke too late.
Yeah,
Too late.
He went straight into the back of him, and now he's got some front wing damage. So that was seeing everything's going off here. Crashes, incidences, people losing it, amazing passes, 3 wide. This race has had everything.
Might still Prix win. Oh no. Mark,
So,
go away. Done.
hold up there, goes into the pits again. Oh, who's that? That's
They
just
put
lost
it. No,
it
they
there.
just put it, letting them through.
Oh, hang on. No, drive. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. Someone's just joined the party. Have I muted him? No, sorry, mate. I've already muted him. Mate, no, I haven't. Yeah. All right. Anyways. Oh, battle here. Battle of broken front wings here between CRC 40, and they're gonna race into the pits, but looks like CRC 40's actually given the spot up, so he was obviously at fault. So there they go. So it looks like not many drivers left, not many drivers left in this race. So this race is definitely taking its toll. But they've got to calm down. So still seeing those 2 Mercedes still being glued together like jelly. They've been super glued this whole race. Darren's kept within a second this whole Grand Prix. I've got a feeling he's planning attack on the last couple of laps. I don't know if Pete must be expecting something, but the thing is, Pete on the medium tyres. Hang on.
Both of them are. Just tire glitch.
Yeah, okay, it's a tight glitch. But
We meant that if they scratch the sauce from the start.
Yeah, I was about to say. So I've got a feeling that I can try it. Got the feeling that Darren.
Battery games on pit, please.
So I've got the feeling that Darren is
It's a
planning
two-way
attack.
fight for P4.
Oh, Darren gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help us. That's going to change the race up.
Does Pete has a penalty?
Does he?
No, only one warning.
So Darren is going to have to pass him and put 3 seconds on his team. But is Darren actually going to actually make a pass? Because I thought he's just been hanging behind his teammate. Meanwhile, they've broken away from Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger's sitting comfortable P3. Aaron.
Then the racer trying to unlap himself from Aaron.
Yeah, I see that. And then he's got the heart. I think there's a heart. No, that's a Renault of CRC 40. So here comes CRC 40. He's going to try and pass down the racer for the second time.
The only closest is Darren and Pete.
Yeah, I mean, there's a battle here between Scar Souls and Dinner but damn, Ray's actually trying to unlap himself. Oh, runs wide there, CRC 40. Hold him up down in the notes here. So the field has really spread out. Prix is actually on the hard tyres here. Prix is trying something a little bit different for him. The race is really died down, but right now, my driver of the day has to go to stop McKenzie. He's done a brilliant race so far to recover to P5, but once again, race isn't over yet. We still got 4 laps to go, and we know that anything can happen in this Grand Prix, or anything can happen in Formula 1. So stop McKenzie. They should get some telemetry going here. Actually haven't hit that on this whole race. So we're seeing Darren has got a lot of ERS to use. So we definitely know he's been saving that
Pete only has 17.
in the gas tank.
Pete has low ERS, yellow fuel thing. icon.
So looks like we're seeing down the race trying to unlap Aaron. I think we're seeing CRC40 trying to have a go. So this might actually be really tasty. Here comes down the race trying to unlap himself, but he's actually going to sit behind. But CRC40, he's trying to make something go happen
Just
here.
hope it's not Brazil 2018.
So here comes Darren. Darren's actually put the pressure on Pete Griffiths. I think Darren now is going to start giving him a bit of a hurry along. Hurry up, mate. I want that P1. But he just doesn't have the pace to really make a move on Pete. Pete's been...
Pretty much they both have the same pace.
Yeah,
Darren
well,
a little bit quicker.
no, I think Pete's the fastest driver because he's been able to keep Darren behind, but Darren's been able to...
Darren was like 2 seconds behind Pete after the pits.
Oh yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Yeah. So he just can't actually. Darren just can't get past him though. Pete is faster enough to keep him ahead, but he's saved all of his ERS up. So he is planning. Oh, runs wide there, just getting too eager, trying to rush through the corner. He's going to put it up into overtake. He's going to be coming at him hard. Here he goes. Here comes Darren. He's going to go down the inside. Pete Griffin is going to let him have it. But Darren needs to put the pressure on. Pete Griffin needs to stay on him. So this battle isn't over yet between the two Mercs. Going to watch them don't take each other off.
Imagine they do.
So it looks like Darren is actually, he has got a lot of pace. Pete Griffin trying to use a bit of his ERS, but Lemieux, I think you're quite right. I think Darren has been the fastest driver in this whole race. He's just been saving it, and I don't think he has really expected Pete to make a move. We're seeing about here between. Oh, here comes Crossy round the outside of Romeo, and round the outside. Or is that Romeo trying to pass? I think that's Romeo trying to pass Crossy, or it's the other way around. But there's a battle going on there. Stay tuned for that. 51 seconds off the lead. Crossy gets a 3-second time penalty there.
Darren has 2 laps to extend it for 3 seconds.
Yeah, so Darren is 8/10 clear. But look, Pete Griffin, he's just got no ERS in the tank, and look at Darren, he can just abuse. I think what Darren might be saving is ERS for the final lap. He might put it up into hot lap mode and burn it all off. He's a second clear now. He's got to somehow get 2 seconds and a lap and 3/4. I don't know if he can do it, but can Darren do it? Can Darren steal the race from Pete as he runs wide?
Ooh, that was so wide. He nearly hit the wall.
He loses a 1/10.5 through there. Oh, cuts the corner there. He's trying his best, but Darren, has he been the fastest driver? He didn't get the 30-second time penalty. He would have had the race sealed, but can he do it? He's got 1.6 seconds. He's gained 4 tenths in second 2 alone. So Darren is driving the wheels off that Mercedes. He's been saving tyres. He's been saving fuel. And now he's going to really put everything he can into this one lap. This is going to be a one-lap wonder.
Don't care about the comments. I'm answering to someone.
Yeah.
Because he asked who got the oldest tires. Ooh, CRZ14 nearly hit the back of Danny Racer.
Final lap of the Grand Prix. Darren, 1.7. He's got 1.2 seconds to try and get.
1.2.
Pete
Can he do it?
I don't know. He's gonna give it. He's gonna put it up in hot lap mode. He's gonna use the roost of his ERS. 2 seconds.
Got 2 warnings. Pete has 2 warnings. Just need 1 more.
But how much warnings does Darren have though?
Oh, Darren also need one more for another penalty.
So Darren's going to have to be very, very
2
quick on this last
seconds.
lap.
Could be so tight.
2.2. He's got 2.3.
2.3.
Can he do? He's got 2.4. He's got absolutely mental. He's just got 6 tenths to gain. Can he? Oh, he runs. No, he's got another penalty.
No.
Oh no. He has to hope. He has to hope.
2.5. 2.6.
Stop. Yeah, this is not good for him because he's gonna have to hope Pete gets.
Can see another penalty. 2.7. What the hell is happening?
Darren is gonna do it, but unfortunately he's got 2 penalties. Unless Pete Crichton gets 1 more penalty, this race is gonna be sent to Pete Crichton here. 2.7, but it looks like that Pete Crichton will be your race winner. Unless he's got a stop and go or something like that.
2.9.
Darren's going to come across the line first. But Pete Crichton is going to...
If he didn't get a penalty.
But Pete Crichton will win the Russian Grand Prix. Darren had a really solid last lap. But that little mistake has cost him.
If he didn't get a penalty, he literally got 3 seconds on the line.
So, super driving from Darren, but it's going to be Cheeseburger takes the final spot on the podium. Aaron Rans up in P4. Still McKenzie, P5. Scar Souls, Rounds in P6.
Unless of penalties.
Danny
comes home, P7.
Danny's going to get P7.
Yeah, P7.
And Romeo will get P8. So, Pete Crichton will be your race winner. It was a very tight race between the two Mercs. Darren.
Hold up, Mano P10. And hold up, Mano got the fastest lap.
Yeah, so. Oh, hold on, didn't he get the fastest lap?
Yeah, he got the fastest lap.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, Crossy! Pops up to P8. So, good work. And hold on.
Darren was one. Darren was 1 corner away to the finish and he got the fastest lap.
Yeah. So, Darren, unfortunately, it was a very. That lap was a sore lap. Darren gave it a good go, but unfortunately, that one little mistake just cost him that.
Oh my God.
If he didn't make the mistake, he would have done it. I mean, it was an amazing lap.
On the line, 3 flat. Wow.
Yeah, so really trying. He must have been planning that for the whole race. I guess he was trying to save the tires and fuel.
I think that's the best moment. The best and saddest moment of ARL.
Yeah, that was a superb last lap. But it is Pete Crichton takes home another race win and is going to help him in the championship. And Wild Boy gets 0 points and Pete Crichton will get 25 points.
Darren drive up the day. Don't care.
I'm putting my driver of the day to stop McKenzie. He came back from the back of the field. He basically got ping-ponged out of the race into the back, and he gets away with P5. So good work from Stop McKenzie. But Pete Crichton, no penalties.
Yes.
He has been a lucky
second
boy.
Penalty for McKenzie.
Pete Crichton has been the teacher's pet of this Grand Prix. He has paid the Stewarts off, and he is your race winner, and he gets no penalties to his name. So Pete Crichton, a masterclass above the field, is keeping it consistent and keeping it under control. So good work from him. And the team Mercs will take him another 1-2. Cheeseburger, he'll be happy with that. P3. And Aaron, I don't know about how good he is, but he's proved he is a good driver. So McKenzie with P5 and Scar Souls will take home some more points. Scar Souls there, very good at picking points up. You know, if front runners, Scar Souls there, quite often you'll see him getting points if the top guys have issues. So good work from Scar Souls. But that has been the Grand Prix. It has been another exciting Grand Prix in ARL. And hopefully to see you for the next Grand Prix, which is the Japanese Grand Prix, isn't it?
I don't know actually.
I think it's the Japanese Grand Prix. And
yeah, this is Japanese.
Then it goes
Mexico.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah. Brazil.
Then
Brazil.
Yeah. Then Abu Dhabi. That's all.
So stay tuned for the the Japanese Grand Prix coming up in a week's time. So stay tuned for that, guys. But until then, it is Pure Axel signing off, and me, Raul, signing off as well.
Signing
so
off.
see you guys in the next,
Maybe next week.
hopefully next week, because I'll be very excited to commentate these last
Wait,
rounds.
I won't.
Might just be a one-man show again. That's all good. Alright, well take care, guys, and we will see you for the next Grand Prix in Suzuka. Until then, see you later, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Gotta